I'm not sure if you could see it too well on the camera. I'm sure that you could. Number 2 really didn't turn around to look for that ball. He kind of just stared at his receiver, tried to get in the way as much as he can. That is traditionally called a face guard. When you don't when you don't try to make a play on the ball, you're just trying to get in the eyes of the receiver. The receiver made a really nice route. It was a great thrown ball by Ladd. However, I get a feeling if number 2 from the Chaos, who is Delano McCormack, if he'd have turned around, that ball probably hit him straight in the face. So we're going to try this again. And it appears that there was a penalty because the Lynx are being forced back. I'm not exactly sure what that was on. So it may have been a null point anyway, considering that it probably been pulled back. However, we continue. Lynx come out, double receivers on both sides. Ladd's again in the shotgun. The Chaos are showing no more than 2 guys coming. No linebacker within 5 yards of the ball, and we get an offsides on the Chaos. They're being a little overconfident. Walking the ball off. What was that on the Lynx? False start on the Lynx. So the exact same in reverse. The Lynx can't keep themselves poised, and they again throw themselves backwards. What 2 seconds ago seemed to be at least a 13-0 score has pushed them back by about 15 yards. Just under 30 minutes here. Lynx come out, double receivers, both sides. Ladd again in the shotgun. Showing blitz, and they come. They bring 3 this time, but Ladd stands in the pocket, gets the ball in the middle. Oh, what a big shot. That was a great hit over the middle. That probably saved them for a reception. The reception wasn't going to go for very far anyway. It was basically just a dump off. With the Lynx being so far back, I'm kind of confused on why they're going a little short. However, the ball being knocked out brings them into a nice decision. It's hard. Lynx come out again. You can hear the Chaos bench yelling to just hit the Lynx hard. Every single play, hit them hard. There's a perception that the Lynx haven't really been tested this season. It's true. Ladd's back. He's looking to the left. He overthrows his receiver badly. Either the receiver didn't turn around in time or the ball was just that far overthrown. And it appears that the Lynx defense is coming out. And a golden opportunity to score turns into a simple punt. A Lynx punt brings the ball back to around the 20-yard line. They did get, even after all the penalties shoved them back, they were still only about midfield. The Chaos on their first drive showed almost, they didn't even get a first down. They didn't come close. Chaos come out. Fortuna is in the shotgun, and they're going double receivers on both sides. Fortuna's checking with the referee, just making sure that things are right. Lynx go to a 3-down set. They're going to be in pressure every play. Calling out the sounds. Here comes the ball. Looking to his right. He pumps. He looks. He's trying to get rid of it, but he can't, as he does not exactly lose yards, but he didn't go anywhere either. Number 24 of the Lynx, Chris Innes, who was a little late getting to this game, but he's here now, providing pressure. Not so much up the middle. What happened was Jay got pressure from his right, so he stepped up in the pocket, and that's when he got captured from behind. Chaos come out 2nd down to 10. Trips to the right, trips to the left, solo to the right. Fortuna again in the gun, 3 men down with a linebacker. Linebacker's pushing his guy over. He's going to go one-on-one with the inside receiver. Ball snap. Fortuna's looking to his right. He looks back left, goes over the middle. Ball ricochets off the helmet and is luckily incomplete. You make a mistake against this Lynx defense, and it's 7 the other way. Drop pass by Andrew Williams in his first year with the Chaos. A lot of the Chaos rookies, or at least first-year talent, have been pretty surprising this year. It's what's given the Chaos their edge, especially when they go up against maybe lesser athletic teams that can spread out and do a lot of damage. However, maybe their inexperience could cost them in this game. It depends. Trips left, solo right, Fortuna in the gun. He likes to go off random counts. He likes to call out what he's doing at the line as well. We'll get into that later. Looks left, rolls right, throws again over the middle. There's a flag on the ground and another incomplete ball. Again to 31, but that ball was just too tall. There wasn't much he could do. That ball was at least 7 feet high, and you're throwing to a 6-foot receiver, so it was up there. Waiting to see what the penalty was on. I'm hearing illegal contact. Illegal contact on the Lynx, which is 5-yard penalty, but the all-important is it gives you a first down. So the Lynx offense not able to generate anything on their own, but the Lynx are at least giving them a break. Jay Fortuna likes to, when he's actually on the ball, he'll call a play in the huddle, but when he gets out to the ball, he will start calling out audibles. He's trying to get his players to the correct spot because he's from what he sees in the defense. Jay is an incredibly smart quarterback. He knows where holes are going to be. It just depends on if his guys can get there. Chaos come out in their first down with double receivers on both sides. Snaps the ball on set, rolls to his right. He's looking, he goes over the top and is knocked down. Chaos receiver really didn't make a play on that ball. It looked like he was waiting for it. Who was the corner? Number 6? Number 3. That would be Roman Hunter. A very, very good safety for the Lynx. He came over, just basically got behind the receiver. And now if the Chaos receiver would put out his arms, that's a catch. However, he waited for the ball. Roman just went over his back and knocked it down. He was at least a foot taller. And that's the thing about the Chaos. They are very talented. They are very athletic. They are very small. And what I mean by small is they're not as built as most of these Lynx players. They're going to have to be more physical if they're going to challenge for this game. See Fortuna calling out, telling his guys what to do. He's got a guy in the backfield. He brings a guy in motion off the left. Here's the ball. It is a pass. He is looking to the left. There's nobody there. He's rolling. He throws back across his body, and he gets knocked down. That was a knockdown by Albert Green, who just, as the play developed to the left, he just stayed contained, made sure no Chaos guy got to his outside, and when the ball was thrown back, he just pivoted and came back to the ball. Chaos come out. It is 3rd down and at least 9. No, it's 3rd and 10. I apologize. We got trips to the left, solo to the right. Jay's calling out the numbers. He's looking. Ball snapped. He's looking to his right quick, and it is a catch. That is to his tight end. The Chaos use their tight end like nobody else. That is Vince Nicoli. Now, the Lynx like to send their man deep. The Chaos like to keep their man short, and I apologize for the trade going on behind us. That was a catch and a first down. The Lynx were clearly not looking for that. The Lynx do have a 5-wide receiver play. It is legal. I know in this league it doesn't appear like you can have 5 linemen, but you can. Or, 5 receivers, but you can. Based on, how things are set up. The tight end is always eligible as long as the receivers on his side are off the ball. The downpour has started here. Chaos are in the gun. They have trips to the left, one to the right. This is going to be very non-passing friendly. Fakes the quick pass, goes back to the right to his tight end again. Tight end running, he gets through the tackle. That is Nicolene again, getting himself down the field. Number 24, Adam Alexander, is on the tackle. And that's a really good job by the Lynx, making sure that they at least have everybody covered. There are a lot of teams who would have forgotten about that guy. And that just shows you how the two teams use their tight ends differently. The Lynx love to send their tight end deep. They love to run, and then send that guy over the top. The Chaos, they're a guy who runs outs. He runs in the middle. He runs curls, that kind of stuff. It depends on if the Lynx can keeping that in the back of their mind that this guy does stuff. And if they can remember that, then he won't get anything major. The Lynx come out with 3 receivers to the right, but I can't find their 8th man. Though 4 receivers to the left, I'm sorry. The ball's in the middle, and it is incomplete. Now, as the downpour continues, you're going to find that there's going to be a lot of badly thrown balls. And that's not because the quarterbacks are any different, and it's not that, the pressure's getting to them. It's that the ball's getting wet. And wet balls are not easy to throw. You have 2 passing offenses who I don't believe any of these teams have played in a downpour yet this season. This is the championship game, so I mean you're going to have to suck it up and get through it. But whoever can handle the elements better will have a major advantage. Chaos come out, double receivers to the right, solo to the left, halfback in the backfield. Let's go, man. Jay has the ball. He's rolling to his right. He goes deep over the top. It is almost intercepted. Great play by the Lynx defender, and that's Jay again trying to suck the entire defense one way so he gets a one-on-one matchup. 18. That was a one-on-one matchup between Damon Harvey and Vaughn Golston. That's a great matchup. Both those players are pretty prime in this league. Golston got up and made a great play. He almost had an interception. And that's another thing about the ball getting a little wet and stuff like that. Interceptions, you would think interceptions would rise, but you're talking about defensive backs. And normally the rule of thumb is defensive backs are either, guys who have no offensive aptitude, they don't want to do it, or the receivers who just basically couldn't catch. And if you have a defensive guy who's not used to catching the ball, having to deal with a wet rock, sometimes they're going to miss that interception. And on a dry game, you probably expect them to make that interception. Twins right, solo left, in motion. Jay does not hand it off. He rolls to the right. He's going to try to run. He gets eaten alive. A run of maybe 1 or 2. That is a great tackle by Chris Innes. That's a lineman coming all the way across. You can see what Jay's trying to do there. Or I'm sorry, Fortuna's trying to do there. He tries to fake the inside handoff, get the entire defense to shift over so he can just run to the right and hopefully, get himself 5 or 6, something conducive towards the first down. Innes ran him down. There wasn't much he could do about it. The Chaos come out, twins to the left, single to the right. There is a halfback. Fortuna calling out the call. Motion to the right again. He is rolling to his right to throw. He's looking, he's going. I thought he was going deep, but he throws short and the ball goes through the hands of his receiver.